Alice was rather doubtful whether she ought not to lie down on her face like the three gardeners, but she couldn't remember ever having heard of such a rule at the processions. And besides, what would be the use of a procession, thought she, if people had all to lie down on their faces so that they couldn't see it? So she stayed where she was and waited. When the procession came opposite to Alice, they all stopped and looked at her, and the queen said severely, "Who is this?" She said it in a name of hers, who only bowed and smiled and replied, "Idiot!" said the queen, tossing her head impatiently, and turning to Alice, she went on, "What is your name, child?" "My name is Alice, so please, your majesty," said Alice very politely, but added to herself, "Why, they're only a pack of cards after all. I needn't to be afraid of them." "And who are these?" said the queen, pointing to the three gardeners who were lying round the rose tree, for, as you see, as they were lying on their faces, and the pattern on the backs were the same as the rest of the pack, she couldn't tell whether they were a gardeners, a soldiers, a courtiers, or three of her own children. "How should I know?" said Alice, surprised by her own courage. "It's no business of mine." The queen turned crimson with fury, and after glaring at her for a moment like a wild beast, began screaming, "Off with her head! Off!" "Nonsense," said Alice very loudly and decidedly, and the queen was